for further maths, we're going to exercise 9C, question number 8. So this is to do with the financial solve exercise. So this is one of the more complicated financial solver problems in which we have a two or a multi-step process. Okay, so we have a multi-step process. So we're going to use a financial solver more than once, essentially. That is what I'm saying. Okay, so let's read the scenario. A couple negotiates a 25-year mortgage of $150,000 at a fixed rate of 7.5% per annum, compounded monthly, for first 7 years, and then the market rate for the remainder of the loan. They agreed to the monthly payments of $11,000 for the first 7 years. Calculate the amount still owing after the first 7 years. Okay, so this is great. So what essentially happening is we have a loan at 7.5%, and then you're going to have to find out after 7 years what the new interest rate is. So it's 8.5%, it says in the second part of the question. So transitioning from here to here, we actually need to know what to feed in the financial solver for the remainder of the loan later on. Okay, so this is why it's a multi-step question. So we need to do the first step first. So we need to fill in what we know, okay? Because we want to calculate the amount still owing after the first 7 years. So we're trying to find the final value. So final value is, we don't know, we want to find that. So my n is 7 times 12, because we've got 7 years. 7 years have passed, or the first 7 years have passed, and we have to write this in months. So it's 7 times 12. My interest rate is 7.5%. My present value is 150,000. It's positive because, you know, money, it's a mortgage, so money's coming to me. Okay, I get that money from the bank. My payment is fixed at 11,000. Now the sign of the payment is negative because I'm paying the bank 11,000 each month. Final value we don't know. PY, CY are both 12 because we've got a mortgage which is compounding monthly, so there's 12 months in a year. Okay, so that's always usually always the same. So let's put this on our finance calculator. So let's go to finance calculator. I'm going to clear all. I'm going to go back to compound interest. Okay, so my N is 7 times 12. My I is 7.5%. My present value is 150,000. My payment is negative 1100. And my final value I'm trying to calculate, so I'm leaving it blank. My PY and my CY are both 12. So I'm going to go and solve. So click solve. Great. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Okay, so I'm not sure if I can point this on the screen. Maybe I'll put this on here. So great, this is my snapshot of what's happening after 7 years. So we've got our final value being this much, so we still owe this much to the bank. Okay, now we want to find the new monthly payments required to pay off the loan after 7 years. So 7 years have passed, so after 7 years we've still got how many years left over in the loan? We've still got, okay, 25 by 7 is 18 years left. Okay, we've still got 18 years left. So I'm going to put on my financial solver certain values. So let's go here. Now my N is 18 times 12 because we've got still 18 years left. Okay, and in months you need to times it by 12. My interest rate now is 8.5%. My present value, okay, my present value of my loan is fed from the final value of my of year 7. Okay, so present value is 132,119.82. We treat it as if it's money coming in, okay, which is true because it feeds into the second set of financial solve. Okay, my payment, we don't know, we're trying to work out. My final value, because it's a loan and we're going to the end, we want the value to be 0 because all loans hopefully go to 0, otherwise you'll be bankrupt. Your PY and CY are both 12. So let's try this the second time round. By the way, you can copy and paste your value onto here. Okay, so I'm going to drag and drop. I'm going to delete the negative. Just make sure you get the right numbers. So my period now is 18 times 12 because I've got 18 years left in my loan. My interest rate's 8.5%. My present value is done. My payment, we don't know. We're going to delete it. My final value will be 0, 12, 12, and all I'm doing is solving for the payment. So the amount I pay is 1,196.29. So 1196.29. I'm going to copy and paste this. So capture screen, copy and paste it here. Oops. Going to copy and paste it here. So we're going to snapshot of it. So overall, the amount we pay is 1196.29 per month. Okay, for the remainder of the payments. So hopefully that helps, because you've got to get a clear picture of what's going on and what we're feeding into what. Okay, so once you've got an idea of like where what you're doing after 7 years, it's still pretty straightforward. Okay, the only complication is you're using Financial Solver twice. Okay, hopefully that helps.